Hi everybody. So I have something different. As you guys know, we have heat press here, and we do some sublimation and different other stuff. So Vevor send us something, or Vevor, whatever you want to call it, send us something to share with you guys. So I'm gonna open this box really quick. So this is the heat press. This is one of the heat press machines that they have. This is a model TLM 13135. So I know almost nothing about these ones. I have the X2 heat press there. I have another heat press over there for the tumblers. But this one seems to be a really good machine. I saw it a couple times in different places. They send us this machine. They provide a machine for a review. So we're going to do an unbox on this. And we are going to see what it is. So I'm learning at the same time that you guys are learning. So first of all, when you open a box, don't have the blade out. Just get a little bit, like almost nothing. It's just a little tip there, because you just want to cut this and make sure that opens up. You don't want to damage anything inside. So just let's make sure of that. I was trying to cut it and I didn't notice that it wasn't big enough. So the box that they used to ship is the box that have everything in it. So when you receive the box, check for damages and stuff like that. Mine has a nick on the side, but now I'm seeing here, and it didn't went through the styrofoam. So there is a bunch of stuff in here. So first of all, here's the user manual on the top. Multifunctional digital heat transfer machine, the user manual. So one thing that is really nice in this one is all-in-one machine, meaning you can do t-shirts and all these kind of flat sublimation things. Also, on the manual I'm seeing, I don't have my glasses, so I'm not stretching 40 older, and you start reading further away, right? So this one also have an attachment for hot press that I see in here, and they have a mug press as well. And they also have assembly and uses of a conical shape for the mug. So that's actually really nice, because I don't have a conical one, and I've been always wonder how those work. So here's user manual. I'm gonna put it on the side here. So there's so many things, I don't know what to open first. So this is the first part. I want to guess that this is part of the neck. So I have a little side table here. I want to be putting stuff here, and then I'll remove the box and transfer so you guys can see. So out of the box immediately, I mean, that's perfect. I love red, you guys know that. But this is the neck. So this is the adjustable neck, and you have the bolts here. So this is well made. This is nice. And you have a little plate in here too with a ground cable. I wonder how that works. So we'll see later. So that's one part. There's so many parts. So this is definitely an assemble the whole thing kind of stuff. So I'm gonna keep this in the bag. There is some screws down here, so you wanna make sure that you don't lose them when you take this out of the bag. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. I wonder what is this one for. Seems like it's for like a plate. I saw a lot of machines that come with round attachment for like plates, and this is a really nice and foam padding. So there's a small version of the same thing, so smaller plate. Also, this can be nice for when you do this kind of a circle acrylic ones and do a heat transfer. It's really nice. Everything is nicely wrapped and packed. I'm gonna put my phone on mute before I start getting. There we go, silent. This is the one for the hat. So I know a lot of people say like, oh well, hats, a professional machine, you want something better than that. I gotta be honest. Yes, you might want something better if you are making thousands and thousands of hats. you might want to get a specialized machine for it. But I've been using the other 3-in-1 Vevor machine, the automatic press that they have. I got the orange version because I like the bright colors. And I gotta be honest, it works perfect. I've been using that for my hats. The one I wear sometimes is that. The machine is down there. I'll show you later. But this is a nice pad attachment. This is not heated. This is just kind of a base where everything is going to be on top. And there's a company that makes some kind of a heated element that you can add to have double heated. So I guess depends what you're looking for. Ultimately, here is another attachment. What is this? This seems to be the main controller of the screen. Yeah, absolutely. This is the screen. So we have here the reset button for the fuse, the power on the back. There's some ventilation here and here. And there's some red ink or something somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I didn't cut myself, so I know that it was some like here is the grease for the neck. So yeah, this is actually nice. It's well built. The buttons and all that feels really solid. We'll put it on the side. I'm gonna need a little rag because now I put a little grease on my hands. So be right back. I didn't know which one to grab, so I grabbed two. I'll put it here. Alright, so the grease, the red grease that I got is from the tower, the neck. I want to pull that one in a second. Let's see, what is this? Everything is well packed. That's, if I say that they pack this very well, it's probably an understatement. So this is the top of the press. This is for the tension and everything on the press. So this is metal. This is not plastic at all. This is all metal. This is of course plastic, the handle, but good size. I have big hands, so this is a good size for me though. I like it. Looks good. The neck. This is under. More stuff needs to come out first. So again, this is a 5-in-1 or more than 5 things, I guess. All right, so this is one of the heating elements. Okay. This is the plate. And I want to guess that the foam goes in here, like so. So again, I'm gonna read all these instructions and everything to make sure that I have everything right, but yeah, so far everything looks pretty well built. Now, one thing that I discovered when I've been doing research and different things is probably a lot of you guys are like me. You want like the best you can get, but sometimes you need to think not just the best you can get. You need to think of what is actually usable. So here's the provided tools, flat and Phillips power cable. You need to think also what company is giving you what you expect. And let's say I have a couple things that, oh, this is the top of the hat. This is the heating element. So nice. I've been using this brand Vevor. I call it Vevor, but I've been using it for about a year and a half, 2 years now. All my desk on my office, my workbenches, like the one where my fiber lasers are, they all Vevor. They're all Vevor. The only difference that I have, these tools are Husky, but the main table that I use for all my fibers, those are 72 inches, I believe. And this is the part that got neck. so it doesn't let me pull this out properly. There we go. There we go. So this is the bottom part now. Now, personally, I will say this to any company: please stop using styrofoam. It's so messy. There's some other materials you can use. All right, look at the format of this. It's nice. Caution: do not touch hot surface. Okay, this is nice. It's a nice cloth. I can see here that the cloth is easily interchangeable, so that's good. So here is one part. I'm gonna put it back there. Here are some squishy pads. I guess it will depend what you're doing and how you want to put it on the bottom. So you just squish into it. And here we go with this. This is the main plate, the base plate. Metal, of course. This is a styrofoam or packing that I like. The one that doesn't leave these little balls everywhere. And this is the main base. It has the sliding thing here for the base, so that's nice. There is nothing else in this box, so let's take this out. All right, so let's recap what we have in here. All right, so I have the base in here. I want to move the camera a little lower so you guys can actually see what I'm gonna put on. There we go. So we have the main base. We have the base plate for the press. And you will see here that it has a little lip. So I know I should look into the manual. I'll do it in a second. So we have this that looks like a synthetic with felt, and you will see that this actually is fitting there perfectly. So I need to read which one is what exactly. And then we have this one that is also the same size, that it fits there perfectly. So I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna put this one here for you guys. So we have the hat base, okay, and this is the heated element for the hat. I'm gonna put it together so you see what you get. We have the controller. I'll move this away. We have the main press, that this will be on the top for your stuff. We have the two circles, so these will be plates or things like that. I'm gonna put them right here for now. So we have plenty of stuff here. Well, the cable and some tools to assemble. There is some screws and brackets here. Then we have this part of the neck. This is the part of the neck that goes here. Then we have a mug or cup press here, and user manual, very important. And here is the main heated part. So this is everything you get on the kit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to check the manual, and we're gonna put this together, and then we're gonna give it a try. Overall, so far, everything seems very well built. Again, this was provided to us for this video. And if you know me, you know that I would not recommend anything that is not a good quality or good build. Like every company, if anyone has any kind of issue with the company, I recommend before you go everywhere and say that nothing works, ask the manufacturer. I have experience with some manufacturers. I never return anything from them. Actually, I'm lying. The first time I got my heat press for the hat, I have a problem with the mechanism that automatically downs in whatever the press, and they replaced it. They didn't ask me two questions. They say like, all right, send this back. Here's the label, and I got a new one. And since then, I've been doing it with no problem. So every time you have a problem, I recommend always contact the customer service. Give it a couple of days. Some companies in China takes 24 to 48 hours to answer, probably a little more sometimes. But so far, this company works very well with me in everything that I bought myself. I didn't got anything for free. This is the first thing that they send us to test, and we're gonna give it a try. I'm actually pretty excited about it because it seems like a nice size machine, has a really nice clearance. There's a couple things that I want to do on this, so let's put it together. So I want to take a moment to note something really cool in this design that I did not notice before. So I was wondering why this was there, that rail. And originally, I thought that it was for the base plate, that you should have something there that you just slide in. But it's actually for the hat. So this is where you basically slide. It has like a guide here, so you can slide the hat there, and you go all the way. I just gotta push it all, put it backwards. Just go all the way, and it has a couple holes here to put screws and tight it in place, which is cool. And of course, you can set a tension with this, so you can lower it more or less, depending where you is going to be your tension, and then you press it there. Now on the screen has here like a little channel that goes on the side of this. Let me show you. Here it is. So your screen goes here, and on the back of this is where you connect the power only. You don't need to connect nothing on the back. There's no more cables. There's one cable, and that's about it. Now here on the front, you have the 4-prong cables and you will see that there is a notch on these cables. That means that when you see here, there's a little notch, so that notch goes facing down. You push this in, and you screw this to make it secure. And excuse me. And that's it. This is assembled, ready to use. It's a pretty simple concept. So all we have to do now is start using it. Now, if you are curious and you have X-Tool machines and stuff, and you want to get an X-Tool heat press or whatever, and you wonder how these that comes with all these extra things comparing to size, let's do that. Let's put the size here. So this is the size of your bed right now. Let me unplug this. This is the one from X-Tool. So you definitely get a little bit more area on this one. That's for sure. X-Tool has a couple things that are convenient, like when you plug it in, you can heat it up and take it out, like the Cricut. But you're serious about making a bunch of these, trust me, putting this up and down, moving it left and right is not the most convenient. It's great, works fine, but I would recommend this if you're gonna be doing multiple things. Yes, I know. Xtool also has a press that you put it there and do it on your own stuff, but having the hat attachments and other attachments for mugs and stuff like that, in my opinion, make it even better in this format. So now let's get it to run. Okay, I got some power. I got my extension cord here. The power is in the other side, so. All right, so this is power on. And I want to show you first the controller here. So let me move this and see if we can zoom in here for you. So this is a controller. I just put power on the back, so I'm gonna turn it on. So it's making the beep right now. That basically what it is, the time. You have a timer here, and you have the temperature. So you can set the temperature of this. That right now is on Fahrenheit. We have a start and a setup. So on the setup option, when you press it, you can set the temperature that you want. Let's say that you want to do, I usually do 275. If you hold it, it will ramp up. So let's say 275, set up again, and now time, how many minutes, well, seconds in this case, minutes and seconds. So let's see how it goes. 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 100. Oh, that's a lot of seconds. So for 30 seconds. All right. So this is set. It's heating up right now. It's set to Fahrenheit. Here's the temperature. When it's ready, it should light up the button that says set. And then I'm gonna guess that once you press down this and hit the S button, this is like an arrow, it says start underneath, it will start the countdown. So there is not much magic. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, it seems to be a machine well made. Everything so far seems to be holding very well. Temperature is rising. I can feel here right now. So I have a couple things here for sublimation, and I believe I have some things. I just ask my sheet and happens then. Let's turn this off, and I want to do the settings that are supposed to. So setup. So the temperature I have used 270, and it's supposed to be 280. It's supposed to be 380, and the time is supposed to be 60 seconds. There you go. Now it's heating up, and I'm cutting this so we can try. So I just saw, I set the temperature and the time really easy. That the screen and the panel is really easy to use. So there's no magic on it. Now this is supposed to go like so. And these are a bunch of stamps, so it's just a tag. And I'm gonna put it in here, like so. And I'm gonna move this. So paper to protect the surface. I'm gonna put this one there. I'm gonna put this one here. And I'm gonna leave it there for a second. I'm gonna grab my other piece of parchment paper. I think it is a butcher paper. I think it's butcher paper. So if you wonder what I'm doing, these are magnets. I'll put the description, the link in the descriptions. These are magnets that you can do with sublimation. They come with this sticky part for the back. They're nice. There is the beep. So we're gonna put it here, and I'm gonna lower this to have a better pressure because I forgot that. There we go. All right, start. Let's move it on the side. I'll turn it off. I don't need it. Okay, so this is a lot hotter than it was. Okay, there's some ink in there. Look at that. So let it cool. This magnet is a little warm right now. Put this on the side. And we have a magnet. Let me zoom into it. All right, guys, so there you have it. We did a nice magnet for your fridge. So one thing that is really cool, like I was mentioning, the press for the cups is independent. You don't need to mount it. I'm gonna be doing another video mounting all the stuff and doing the hats. I'm gonna make a cup as well. I don't have a blank on the hat. I already ordered some, so I can make it for you. And the mug, I need to make a mug for you guys. So we tested. It's actually quite nice. This is so some of the specifications for you. So this is a 900 watt heat press. Again, the model number is a TLM 13135. This was provided to us from Vevor. And the temperature range. So this is an important feature. It holds for 32 to 450 Fahrenheit or 0 to 232 Celsius. The time range that you can use this, meaning the timer that is gonna beep when it's done, basically from 0 to 999 seconds. I don't know what you will do with 999 seconds, but it goes there. Nothing fancy. The area of this, I believe, this one is the 12 by 15. They have other machines that are bigger and larger in format, but 12 by 15 should be plenty if you want to do a whole t-shirt, if you want to do a bunch of different stuff. Now, if you go to their website, you will see this has a different type of element, the heating element, instead of being like a U shape in different areas, like a weird shape on the different areas. This one actually goes up and down, making the heating element in the hot surface even. So I want to do more stuff with this machine. I gotta get better on my game with sublimation. Again, thank you, Vevor, for sending this one to us to test it. And guys, if you really like the machine, take a look. They have accessories and all that kind of stuff. They have another version that is kind of with a new dial that they have on the front in orange. That looks pretty nice. And I think it's a great machine for starting. It's about $150, something around that, $145 if you look on their Vevor on Amazon as well. But one thing that is really nice, easy to use, heat up pretty decently fast in my opinion, and doesn't use a lot of space. So this is all-in-one, hats, tumblers, and the 12 by 15 area. So give it a try. Give it a try. You are not going to regret it. This machine seems to be a nice machine for start your business if you want to kind of excursion into it, and you won't break the bank. So if you like the content, help us to keep the channel going. a thumbs up, subscribe, share, leave us a comment below, send us questions so I can send an email directly to Vevor and get some answers for you. So let us know what you think. And I'm going to fire my laser.